Merry Christmas, Mr. Hemingway. So the rider steps out onto the curb to kindle along in the city of lights. Not Paris, never Paris. Just another urban vanity in the endless series of conscious similarities. Well, maybe Paris, seen in the dull sheen of seasonal gloom, handmade toys and silken scarves, festive boughs sagging over speckled streets of honking cars. A fine gray mist envelops eyesight, pantyhose perception. Fogged up lenses suffocate a vivid postcard vision of electric Christmas trees glimmering and sparkling on windowsills and rooftops like numerous sprinkled tiny Eiffel Towers. Wait, don't believe. Maybe this Paris is my Paris or yours. Truly the sidewalks endure the same scars of the ragged rabble, dust the same soot from crumbling chimneys. Incinerated carbon residue settles on like dandruff snowfall over hunch-up shoulders. The ashes to ash of continual living, the black breath of industrial air, the unfelt pulse that binds those faces created for murder in the banks, the factories, time squandered gossiping in restaurants, machine lust polished over burnt oil, opium incense, flaked rust, offered by the malicious, masochistic magi. Fidget on the corner and smoke alone, Mr. Hemingway. The men of action dance the flirt of death. The rider genuflects the genuine bullfighters, and the women of the tarantella flaring a ruffle of skirts and flashing banded legs for the leap of the tarantula and the snap of the tempting red cape. All is memory in the dearth of winter. Scarce photographs remain. Poor Julian kicks up his feet with crazy Zelda. Ornaments hang haphazardly behind them in their favorite holiday pose, a full library to the left, celebrating what results to celebrate. The repose in the eye of the storm, the stillness between two cataclysms. Sea bass gulping for air in a mud puddle. Not so much a generation lost as left stranded by the Gulf Stream and all things eternal. The immortal sanguine fisherman, caught deftly by a journalist's terse laconic hand, a tough prose, and ink and paper rose, which will not remain intact. The young banderilleros thrust stilettos into the withers of bleeding knuckles, already usurped in scabs of criticism and praise, and not what you meant to type at all. The false nobility of a fake Nobel summons you to catch 'em. True speech waxes profane. True love fucks pornographic. Emerson and Thoreau lied to you. These lights cast from these cities spill over and transcend into your sacred mountain. Dragon fire. A perverse jetliner aurora streaks across the northern skies. A tinsel of torment. Even blind Tiresias gets blinded by the rapidly encroaching glare. And the gleeful are dazzled by this brilliance of ignorant hope and wish peace on earth. On earth. In Spain. A horse in Guernica. Goya's soldier up a tree in Madrid. A legitimate measure of a learned span. An ambulance in Italy, first love in Milan, prior to the opal opulence that bookends with the whores and the profiteers of a liberated Paris, the original city of continual luminance. Key West, callous fingers that can no longer write. A lifetime of priceless possessions seized from a finca in Cuba. Feigned interest in phantom Nazi submarines and six-toed felines, a legacy and myth. Your legend, longing for the deep darkness, dreaded no longer, disdainfully desired. Do not fret, Papa Hemingway. Here's my Christmas gift to you. my pen, not as agile or nimble as yours, I see to you with all the aplomb of the poet taster, an homage from the homespun. When the words dry up, fade, and cannot be recalled, when language finally becomes my last treasonous deceiver, when the vinegar crust and festers in the self-inflicted wound, and I laugh at such absurd metaphors, I will stump out this cigarette on my corner of my city, beneath the luster and the splendor awash in the harsh, agonizing, grainy spleen of communal existence, my accumulated hell of halcyon nights. And I will slouch off towards Idaho much sooner than you ever thought.